It's been a little while since I've done this, so welcome back to Can I Figure Out What X is About from Just the Memes? Today is Jojo's Bizarre Adventure Part 5 Golden Wind. Just like with all of my previous videos, I'm going to pretend I've never seen this anime before. Now, let's get into it. Our first meme is this. So, we have a character's name, which we know is always a good thing, and we have a little bit of the plot from what it looks like. Apparently, someone is fighting with the power to manipulate the flow of time itself, and Mr. here is fighting with nothing but his gun. Hey, look, he is trying his best. I will give him that, he is doing his absolute best. No being mean to him. Anyway, there is nothing else to be gained here, so we are moving on. On to our second meme. Oh, we have another character's name, and this person's name is Giorno. Obviously, it does not belong to the person in this meme. Everyone who's watched Courage the Cowardly Dog knows who this character is, but at least we do know that every time the enemy stand user is about to win, Giorno pulls out his piano, and apparently that means he must instantly win. I don't know how he wins by using the piano, but I do know it must be a powerful tool. Here is the third meme. So we have a Uno reverse card here, and it has a picture of two characters within the card. I do not know who these two are. From the previous meme, we could assume that one of these two are Giorno, but for now, we will have to assume that none of them are, until the next meme gives us some valuable information. However, from what I can tell from this meme, one of these two, or perhaps both of them, have the power to reverse someone's actions. At least, that is the vibe that I'm getting from this meme. Next meme. So we have Mr. here, and he is pointing a gun in a particular direction. I will not mention which direction, just in case YouTube flags me. Anyway, Mr. has a face that screams, "I do not like this." And you may be wondering why he has that expression. Well, so did I. But I do have enough clues here to assume that he really doesn't like the number 4. And nearly everything on this phone's lock screen says 4. So I'm guessing Mr. is not having the best time right now. On to our next meme. We have someone I do not know holding onto a tortoise. They appear to love this tortoise a lot. So much so that they even feed it pasta. That did get me curious about if a tortoise can eat pasta. And here is what I got from a quick Google search. Tortoises should not be fed pasta. So yeah, that answers that question of mine. However, it did say that it won't do immediate harm, but you really shouldn't do it. Therefore, while this meme is cute and wholesome, please do not do this to your tortoise. Thank you. Anyway, moving on. Here is this meme. So, we have Mr. here on the right and a person I do not know on the left. Again, this could be Giorno, but nothing so far has told me that it's him. At least, not in a very obvious way. Anyway, these two are standing a little far apart from one another. So, when the other person helps Mr. aim his weapon, one must think that he stretched to get there. Because, look at that distance. There is no way he could have done that without breaking a part of his body. And why is that? Well, his feet have sunken into the ground. I don't know who or what did that, but they are most likely the ones responsible for the predicament Mr. and the other dude are in. Moving on to this meme. Okay, this is really cute. The man just sat there and let a bunch of cats walk across his lap. That's adorable. Doesn't explain anything though, sadly. And we still don't know who this guy is. Therefore, we are moving on. And now we have this meme. I mean, that is accurate, but it doesn't tell me anything. So we will have to move on again. Our last meme of the day is this. Again, doesn't tell me much, other than the fact that these characters on the lower panel are really interested in the character in the first panel. That's all I can figure out from this. So, what did we learn from the memes? Again, not too much, other than two characters' names, and the fact that someone has the control over time. So maybe that isn't too bad. Let me know what you think. Anyway, that's all I have to say for today. I'll see you next time.